North Korean leader Kim Jong Un is lashing out at his government's response to the coronavirus pandemic.
North Korean health officials have reported at least 50 deaths. They say more than 1.2 million people are experiencing fever-like symptoms. The country claimed to have 0 cases until last week.
Kim Jong Un has acknowledged the Omicron variant is likely driving the surge. The North Korean leader also says he's mobilizing the military to help deal with the sudden outbreak. Scott Snyder joins us now. He's a senior fellow for Korea Studies at the Council on Foreign Relations and author of the book, South Korea at the Crossroads. Scott, welcome. It's really great to have you with us. Obviously, North Korea is one of the most secretive countries on the planet, but is it capable of dealing with a COVID outbreak on this scale?
The fact that they have gone public about the outbreak suggests that they are not capable of handling it by themselves. They've been in essentially a 2-year lockdown and quarantine where they were letting virtually no trade come between China and North Korea. And that was the main mechanism by which they tried to control the virus previously, claiming that they had no cases. But the ballooning numbers from the North Korean side suggest actually that the situation could be a lot worse than what the North Koreans are reporting. And it's pretty clear by going public with an admission that COVID exists in North Korea that they may be laying the groundwork for asking for help from the outside.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people are sort of scratching their heads because for almost 3 years, we didn't hear much out of North Korea when it came to this COVID-19 outbreak. And now they're publicly acknowledging that they're struggling with it. Does that surprise you?
Well, actually, I was anticipating that North Korea might ask for assistance earlier, and I think that they have lasted a lot longer than I would have expected. They're following the same zero COVID policy the Chinese government has followed. And so it stands to reason that as the Chinese struggle with dealing with the Omicron variant, that it would be likely to spill over into North Korea. And so now we're at this moment where Kim Jong Un is wearing a mask in public for the first time on TV. Obviously, this is a potential crisis of domestic political legitimacy. And so he's berating his own officials for their handling of the issue. And we'll just have to see exactly how bad it gets. We don't have a good independent picture of what's happening in North Korea because over the course of the past 2 years, most diplomats and foreign aid workers have left the country.
Right. And of course, its neighbor, South Korea, was a model for COVID-19 testing in the early months of the pandemic. Could we see the North reach out to its neighbor for help dealing with this? Because as we know, the virus does not really, honor political or geographical boundaries.
Well, it really is an early opportunity for the new South Korean president, Yoon Suk-yeol, who has already offered unbounded assistance to North Korea. But the likelihood that Kim Jong Un is going to start by taking aid from South Korea is low. The Chinese have also offered assistance. And I think that it's possibly more likely that the North Koreans will turn to Beijing for assistance than to South Korea.
All right. Well, Scott Snyder, thank you so much for your insight. We appreciate it.
Thank you.